Welcome back to Studio 40 Live. And listen, this is my favorite part, man. 40 blocks.
It's back.
Brought to you by Vaughn, Housen. You did your thing, yeah?
I did. I had the opportunity to drive around Sacramento for 40 blocks with Sacramento's own Greg Vaughn, former Major League Baseball player, multi-time All-Star, great guy, involved in some great charities. We got to drive around in your future car.
Have a look.
All right, we are here in a beautiful 2019 E450 Mercedes-Benz Coupe. I am joined by the legendary Sacramentan, as I like to say, four-time All-Star, Silver Slugger, Greg Vaughn in the house. In the car.
In the car.
What do you mean, man? How did we get this? Who do you know that gets us this?
I know you.
No.
No, we are good friends at Vaughn Housen. You know, George and those guys have been good friends of mine for a long time.
It's nice. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, that's really nice. It's almost Christmas, so I might have to go.
Wait, for you? You buying a Christmas present for you or someone in your family?
For me, probably.
For you, yeah.
For me, probably.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw the dash. It like changes. It's a dynamic dash. I can change it up. We got the Apple Play inside the car. It's like seriously the most beautiful ride I've ever been in.
Yeah, it is. It's, you know, like I said, George does it big. You know, and a matter of fact, like I said, I've been buying cars and getting service over there for a long time.
All right, let's jump in a little bit, talk a little bit about you. For people that don't know, obviously I said you're from Sacramento, you're a Sacramento guy. You went to a really cool high school. Was it Kennedy High School?
Kennedy High School.
Kennedy High, yeah.
I think you know, we had a real famous baseball coach, you know. You might know him.
I do.
You might know him.
I know him.
Don Moak.
Don Moak, that's my pops.
Yeah.
I know, man. That was a really cool time in my life. I was a little bit younger, obviously, but I got to be your bat boy as you played baseball at Kennedy High School.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Like I said, you know, it's unique when you come from, quote unquote, and everybody else is out of a small town. But, you know, you have those friendships and those everlasting memories that don't go away. And I think that's what has always kept me here. You know, I've always wanted to make a difference here.
You're doing some amazing work here in the region and all over the place with JDRF. Tell our Studio 40 Live viewers what you're doing with them.
One night after a game, I got a call in Toronto and said, you know, my oldest son, Corey, is in the hospital with diabetes. And I was like, what? Diabetes? I mean, he's 11 years old. How does he have diabetes? And then, you know, we just had to educate ourselves. You know, I flew home immediately, stayed in the hospital for 7 days with him. We'd watch the pastor go in these different rooms, and I would be like, Corey, as bad a deal as we think we have right now, I think he picked you for a blessing, because he picked the right guy to go out there and be an ambassador of type 1 diabetes. He picked somebody that's going to go out there, lead by example, and show other kids that if you do take care of yourself and do the right things, you can have a healthy and a happy life.
Well, and so the cool thing about you is you've decided to help champion and be an advocate with JDRF. You have multiple events, you got a comedy show, you got a golf tournament. You continue to, you know, evangelize what they do and the importance they make in people's lives every day.
With diabetes and JDRF, it is, you know, 85% of the money that we raise goes towards research.
Amazing.
You know, we're trying to find a cure, because it isn't a disease that affects a lot of people.
All right, let me ask you, I'm a little quick fire. I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay? Greatest home run hitter of all time.
Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron.
One thing that people don't know about you that if they heard, they'd be like, what?
I love to plant flowers. I have a, you know, that green thumb, you know what I mean? I love flowers. I love colors. I love to be out in the yard and the smells and all that.
Milwaukee in winter or Sacramento year round?
Oh, Sacramento year round.
What's that cheap food that's gonna get you every time?
I had one stop every single time as soon as I landed, no matter where I came from, Jim Boy's.
Because of Sacktown.
Sacktown.
That's right.
I was like, how can I get one of these in Milwaukee, San Diego?
Oh, you're gonna put them all up.
Yeah. My first stop was Jim Boy's.
Somewhere there. Get to left field.
What was the secret? What was the thing that made Greg Vaughn such a good hitter?
To be good, you have to be humble.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to take criticism, constructive criticism, as we called it. And you also have to be open to it.
thankfully what Vaughn Housen has been able to allow us to do, to have a little bit of a platform and a little bit of time to talk about JDRF, talk about your background and how interesting of a Sacramentan that you are, and how much you love this town. We've enjoyed your time here on 40 Blocks incredibly.
Thank you for even thinking of me, because every time I pick up the phone to call you, you've always been there for me, and I love that.
All right,
Always.
let's go hit the baseball field right here. Let's go hit some.
No, I think it hurts now. It might hurt a little bit.
All right, that was 40 Blocks with Greg Vaughn. He's got the celebrity golf tournament coming right up at Cata Verdera on October 26th. Most importantly, he'd want you to check out the website with JDRF and see what they're doing and figure out how you could even help. It's a great cause. He's a great guy and fun to kick off that. Bring that back. Bring back 40 Blocks with Greg Vaughn.
Oh man, good to see 40 Blocks. Good to see my man doing this thing. It's awesome, and a great charity, great cause as well.
sure.
So